the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the balm in Gilead. My protector, ha, my provider, ha. All praise to Jesus. That's my nigga. Ode to Black Jesus, raised in the projects of Nazareth. Nostrils wide enough to breathe life, born to a carpenter and a housewife. Jesus knows the struggle, y'all. Ode to Black Jesus, rolling 12 deep with the type of ride or die cats that'll cut your ears off. The only nigga I know that can kick it with gangsters and priests and still not lose his peace, speaks peace, be still, looking at the storm like, hey, yo, chill, my nigga Jesus. Shows up to the party with the best wine. You might think he's late, but he's got his own time. Walking in the cut, healing the sick and the blind, then ascended into heaven. Watch that black boy shine, my nigga Jesus. Knows what I'm going through. Understands that every day as a black man is like sitting back knowing the universe rests between your palms. Understands withholding the apocalypse when your colleague talks to you crazy because you know you still got work to do. Understands the pressure of being perfect all the time because your father says being just good isn't good enough. I was raised in a home where Christianity and Black history were taught like a double major, but everywhere outside my home, the latter was treated like a minor, but my ancestors used minor chords to climb Jacob's ladder into the former, searching for answers to endure oppressors who lay claim to a Caucasian Christ. And to this day, every time I close my eyes, my image of Jesus is still the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man for the cartoons I was raised on, and I'm finding it increasingly harder to surrender to a savior with the face of my oppressor, so I praise Black Jesus. And I rebuke anyone who says he can't be black when really, haven't they always been mortified at the idea of a black savior? Ask J. Edgar Hoover, what happened to Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, and King? They were all crucified for the exact same thing, and if Jesus could be a husband to the widow and an orphan's father, why can't Jesus just be my nigga? Is there any difference between the Audubon Ballroom and the Garden of Gethsemane? Any difference between overturning tables in the temple or cars in Baltimore? Any difference between hanging on a tree in Mississippi or a cross on Calvary? He died for me. Not because I deserve it, but just because we go way, way back. Like even before I was in my mother's womb, he rolled away the stone that was in front of his tomb. Brought back the hope where there once was doom. When this world is sick and only seems to get sicker. When the poor dig for crumbs while the rich get richer. When all of our faith seems to fade and flicker. I look to Black Jesus, cause that's my nigga.